Hi, welcome to Making All the Plans. I'm Connie, and if we haven't met before, I'm a busy mom of 2 active kids, and both my husband and I have full-time careers. My goal is to share with you how I stay on top of all life throws at me in one planner so that you might be able to do the same. So I am going to try to quickly do my monthly for March. I have about a half an hour before my next thing, so I just thought I would try to get this done. If not, I will get done as much as I can and come back later. But I have some stickers from Just Starkey. These are like Boho bedroom, I think, and these are hanging plants. And then I'll look up the name of these and post them down below if she still has them available on her site. But this is my theme for the month. Let's go ahead and grab out my March. That's January, February, March. And I've already started making notes on April as well. But here is my March so far. So I do put half Post-it notes down, and then I do write the date and what it is so that when I pick it up and move it, I don't have to remember the date. So I will take them off and just put them over here on the side off camera. And I'm going to put them in order so that as I put stickers down, I will hopefully be able to line them back up. And I do want to leave space to add things because I know that, actually, I don't know when track meets start, but there will be some softball games in March, I believe. I don't put practices on my monthly spread just because those are routine, but I do put games and meets for my kids' sports on this spread because they do take a lot of time. Frequently, we have to travel an hour or more to games, especially that are school related. So I definitely want to leave space for those things. Otherwise, let's go ahead and just jump right in. I think I'm going to start by finding a washi tape. So I'm trying to find something that will coordinate with these. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of dark blue navy, and I'm trying to find a pattern that is not a solid. So I could do polka dot, but I feel like that's not the right vibe. So all my colors are over on the wall next to me. And then I have a couple of drawers of the more neutral things. So these are all my blacks. Not sure I want to use a black. I really want to use this, but it's not really the right vibe. Let's see, what else do we have over here? I have reds. You'd think I'd be able to find one of these pink colors. I don't really want hearts. The red is too red. And if I had the space for these drawers for every color, I would have everything in these drawers. There's gold. And these are all the beiges and browns that I have, which is kind of amusing to me since I have over 200 rolls of washi tape. Let's leave that one out just in case. Sorry, I am bumping my lights. And then I have one more drawer up here, and that is seasonal and glitter. And I definitely don't want to use glitter. And yeah, all of my pinks are too pink. These are my only peachy, orangey ones. So this one could work. I'm not sure I like it with the pink colors. It goes with the terracotta. And I'm not sure I've ever used this one before. Oh, and it's one of those that will rip easily. I don't know, maybe. That's a maybe. These are definitely too peachy. And then I always have all of my thin solids. There are a few patterns in here, but I don't think there's anything that I would say coordinates with it. So if I need to, I do have a lot of greens, and I'm pretty sure there's a navy blue in here somewhere. There's this navy that would go. So those are the options. And then of course I always have a bowl with my just standard washi tapes, but maybe the green, that's an off green. So let's just go ahead and see. I'm going to just leave these down here. I'm going to pull part of this out too, just so I have it as a reference. Yeah, I think I like the brown better, but we'll see. And I'm struggling to decide whether I'm going to just start with boxes or if I want to start with stickers. But let's go ahead and start with the stickers. But I thought I could do a little scene up here. And I don't like to cover up the names of the days of the week. I really want things to be functional. And I did size these stickers down some, but the plants aren't exactly in proportion to the other stickers. And I think it'll end up being okay, but that was definitely my doing. What if we put this chair? I feel like the chair needs to be on this side since it's pointing this way. Otherwise, I would put it here. No, I wish I had not put these here. I will probably have to get my undo out. My sticker paper and the paper that I'm currently using to print on, they don't really like each other. So I use undo a lot more than I would like to. Not really sure how this chair is supposed to sit. Be like that. Maybe this little table. I guess it's a table. And kind of like the taller plant. And a lot of times I would cut that white off, but I kind of like how it makes the planter pop a little bit. I'll put these over here. And if possible, I'd like to continue the scene to here. So maybe I'll put one of these hanging chairs over there. And then if I could put something right in there. Let's do this Be Kind to Your Mind. And then that brings some of that like pinkish color up there. So I like that. I feel good about that. There is an extra space over here, which is kind of a bummer. But I think I'll hang the plants just throughout the month. But I feel like something needs to go down here just with a little weight. So the question is, do the hanging plants have enough weight to them? And can I maybe hang more than one over here? Need some wax paper just to try things out. Or do I feel like they have to be hanging on a line? I know this one is bigger, but I feel like this has more visual weight to it because of the colors. So I think I'm going to put this one in the corner. Unless I put the bed down here. Let's just see how much space that takes up. It's weird that it's going to be on Easter Sunday. Maybe I'll put it up here then. Except, yeah, I'll put it up here. I wish I could put it like right there. But again, I hate covering up dates, days of the week. I guess I will just write in the date. What do the ones look like? They look like this. 31. Not the best job, but it will do. And then let's use one of these pens. These pens. And so I like that. Looks kind of like a shelf, a floating shelf. And I like that the light is not floating. So, okay, I like that. I do wish that I had shrunk these plants down a little bit more. I'm thinking about reprinting them in a smaller size. But let's go ahead and get in my dates and things like that, and then decide whether or not we need to print those smaller. I am going to speed this part up because I don't really feel like there's a specific rhyme or reason to where or why I put my boxes where I do. I did print out 4 different colors of boxes, and I will try to balance those across the page. But other than that, I use the bigger boxes for birthdays or things that I need to put more information in. I put the smaller ones in for non-family birthdays and like hair appointments, things like that.
We don't have any doctor's appointments at all this month at this point in time. I've probably just jinxed myself, but I would probably just put a small box for a doctor's appointment. I did make some longer boxes in case I needed them to span multiple days, and I either use those or I will use washi tape. So I do put stickers down and then realize that I had forgotten that some friends of ours were coming into town the 11th and 12th. So I did have to end up going back and moving boxes around. But otherwise, I think I got everything down. I did find some things already since making this a mere hours ago that I need to add in. So I do keep my extra boxes in the back of my planner just for those situations. And like I said, I've already found at least one thing that I do need to go back in and add, which is not a big deal since I have plenty of boxes left. So that's a win. I will also be using these boxes for my goal setting for the month, but I still think that we will be okay on stickers and boxes. I can always use some black or brown boxes to incorporate into my goal setting sheet if I need to go that direction. And you see me using my undo again. I'm kind of wondering if I ordered a different sticker like a different sticker paper this time, because in addition to having a hard time getting it up once I put it down, I also have a hard time telling the difference between the side that you should print on and just the backing. So that is making it difficult for me to quickly print things. I have to pull the sheet apart every time just to make sure that I am printing on the correct side. I am using washi tape just to denote when the kids' spring break is. I'll put a box at the beginning of the week just so I can write in spring break. And then I had to rub off the extra adhesive that was on top of this washi tape so that when I put these pages back in my planner, they wouldn't stick together.
Okay, now to decide whether or not I need to reprint my hanging baskets. I feel like if they were smaller, I'd be able to fit them in better. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to make them smaller. So I will make them smaller. I will come back. We will put some hanging baskets through here, and then I'll put a few things down the side. Okay, so I reprinted the bedroom boho stuff, and then I have some small hanging plants now. And I will plan on using these for my goal sheets for the month as well. So that's why it's okay for me to have duplicates that I won't be putting on this spread. I don't think I'll need any additional boxes though. I think I'll be able to work with what is left here. So I still have the option of putting these bigger ones over in the side box or the sidebar. But I do want to drop just a few of these around the page just to bring everything together a little bit more. And then I just need to decide if I need to have them hanging from a line. I'm not sure that I do. And I printed this on the wrong side. Yep, printed it on the wrong side. So we're gonna have to do that again. Third time's the charm. I have a hard time being able to tell which side is sticky and which side is not. So this is the sticky side. This side is not. So I need to put it in this way to print. Okay. The other option is The other option is I could run this through my sticker maker, although I don't think the sticky would actually stick to this. So I better just recut. Okay, third time's the charm, right? Let's just make sure that I actually did that correctly. I did. So I have more little ones. I still have the bigger ones that I had printed out originally. And then I also have these that I had pulled, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use them in the sidebar or not. But as I was saying before, I'm okay with having extras because I also will use these images to decorate my goal sheets for this month. All right. So I want to drop a few smaller ones. I'll just put these off to the side for now. Around the page. And what I was debating before was whether I need them to be touching this top line or not. And I think I would like them to. I'm going to try to get them hanging down correctly, but we'll see. Yeah, I like that the line is there. I'll probably come back through and redraw that line, but we'll see. So I like how this kind of carries across the page, but I think that I'm going to do a few over here as well. And then I'm still debating the bigger ones. Or I could hang it off of the edge of the box. I think that's okay. I probably won't draw the line back in here then. Since, I mean, in an ideal world, you'd be able to see the box behind that, but I think that works. Do I need one more? I feel like this area is good. I don't want to overdo it in case I need to add track or softball things, but I do think that I will go ahead and put some of the bigger ones over here in the sidebar. And I was just trying to debate how exactly I wanted to do that. So since I've already used that one, I think I'm going to start out by using the ones I haven't used yet. Oh, too bad I can't put that there. It covers up the 4 though. I don't want to cover up any more numbers. So how else can we get that? I feel like there's a lot of yellow going on up here, so maybe I should stick to putting the yellow down here. And I'm thinking I want it to be on one of the lines like that. I don't love how just that little bit of black line is showing, so I am going to wipe that out. It's funny how things like that can bother me sometimes, but not other times. I'll just wipe that out like that. And I don't use my sidebar for anything anymore. I used to use it to track goals, but I don't want another place to track the same things that I'm already tracking other places. I don't want to write things just for the sake of writing them, I guess. And I'm just trying to eyeball these so they look straight. Okay, I have 2 more I can use. And I think I will go ahead and use both of these big ones over here. I'm going to go ahead and put this one down first, just so I can space this one better. Nope. Needs to be over more. feel like there's a lot going on up here, but I will live with it. Definitely makes that a little busy. I feel like maybe I should have put a quote or something over here. So I think I'm going to pull this up. Let's grab the undo. As it runs all over my page. Thankfully, it doesn't do anything to the other side since I've already decorated it. And I will be able to use the sticker again. I'll try this one over here. I think I like it up a little further. And then the only thing is, I feel like this is kind of bare. I think I will leave it, but I'm debating on, I think I'm going to put this rainbow here for spring break. I'm going to trim off this white at the bottom. And then I'm going to grab my wax paper and put it down over this sticker. My wax paper corners are turning up a little bit so that I can overlap the box. So I just cut that so it looked like it was coming out of the box. And then I think, oh, and then I covered up that number accidentally. Can I cut away? Let's just see if I cut away the white, if it will let me see it a little bit better. Not quite. Best laid plans, right? There we go. I like that a lot better. I do think I'm going to put one more quote over here. And let's just use the sheet that I've already been picking from. And do I need green down here? Yes, I could use some green down here. So I will use this Enjoy the Moment today. And I might just tuck this. Let's tuck this behind. Like that. That gives it a little more presence and it's not just kind of floating there. So I think that's going to be my spread for this month. I will write in everything later. I'm trying to remember, what was the 9th? Oh, the 9th was the dance. Nope, I think I'm just gonna leave it off. Okay, this is my spread. I will go back and write in all of the appointments and birthdays and things like that, and then that will be it. I hope that everybody's having a great end of their February, and I hope you have a very productive March. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.